What's up, guys? I hope you guys are having an awesome day. Welcome to Stanley Reviews. It's your boy Stan here. I'm actually on a goal here by the end of this month to get more subscribers, get me to 4,000 subscribers. If you guys can help me out, that would be greatly appreciated. Yes, so don't hesitate to comment, like, subscribe, and share with your friends as well so we could actually reach this 4,000 subscriber goal in community. And let's get into the full video in itself. Today we're going to be talking about shoes again. Obviously, a few days ago when I was reviewing my file cabinet, I had gotten my LeBron 17s out, and I promised you guys that I would be doing a full review of that shoe in itself. And by the LeBron 17s, I'm talking about these right here, pretty much. Very iconic shoe. And we're gonna get into the full nitty gritty of the shoe in itself, and pretty much what it entails, the design perfections of it and the design flaws of it, and also a full on-foot review and how hard it is or how easy it is to put on. So I'm actually going to show you guys exactly that as well. So let's get to the full video and let's go. All right, guys. These are the LeBron 17s in a nutshell. It's pretty much a big old sock that you put your feet in, and that's a great design shoe, as you could see here. The bottom's awesome, and the reason why I'm putting this on the table is because I'm not trying to get the bottom onto the table as well. So that's to protect the table in itself so I can wipe it down after. But that's how the shoe looks in a nutshell. The laces are awesome. This fabric on here is also awesome. And the great thing about this fabric is if you in the rain, like we can wear this shoe today, on a day like today where it's raining, and your socks and the whole interior of the shoe will not get wet based on the way the shoe is actually constructed. So that's actually a good design plus with the shoe in itself. And the laces are all throughout the shoe. So you have to be careful when you're lacing these. It takes some time to get used to it because it has these little hoops right there. And those hoops are fabric made. And they're pretty sturdy, very cool made, very well made shoe. The only solid part of the shoe is actually on the side of the shoe. The top here is very soft, foamy material, including the tongue. As you can see, the tongue is all one part of the shoe. There's the Nike Air Max React bubble on the back right there and side. So it takes pretty much half of the shoe. And obviously at the bottom, it has LeBron's signature on it. And on the interior side, it has the Nike React right there. And there's also the Nike swoosh on that side as well, on the interior side. And in the back, there's the King James logo in the very, very back. So there's a big swoosh on the outer side, and there's a little swoosh on the midsole. And the sole is pretty much white, so I picked that colorway because it actually worked out perfect for me. And the tip of the laces are colored as well, and depending on the colorway you get of what your LeBron James logo look like, you'll get different colors on the tip of the laces. As you can see, mine is red and green. To reiterate, the swoosh over here, that's red as well. So that's pretty much that in a nutshell as far as the shoe is concerned. The only problem with these shoes is hard to put them on. And in order for you to put them on, you'll definitely need something like this, a shoehorn. And that's the only bummer with the shoe. When it's on, it's perfect. You could actually make cuts. You could actually jump. You could, it has great tractions. It has everything that you need in a good shoe. And those are the Nike LeBron 17 lows. And it's definitely hard to put on. And the reason for that being is because this back here, once you put your foot into it, has a way to mush into one another and into the back of the shoe. It's not really solid as well. So you could actually mush this whole back piece into the shoe in itself. As you can see, I'm doing it with my hands right now. So let along the force of my, the heel of my foot. That's pretty much how that works in a grand scheme of things. As far as the logos and all of this stuff, there's really nothing on the interior of the shoe. The foam inside of it is awesome. And inside the interior, there's the LeBron James dunking logo in there. And obviously on the side, like almost every Nike nowadays, has the QR code, the model name, and model number, and item number, and the size of the shoe, and very much all the detail related to the shoe in itself. And the bottom is a pretty straightforward, great traction looking shoe. I picked the white sole, and it actually worked out for me. So that's pretty much that in a nutshell as far as the shoe is concerned. I'm going to actually showcase to you guys how hard it is to put on without this shoe horn here. I went and got a new one in order to actually showcase that to you. I got a longer one just to display it to you guys. And how easier it is to put on with a shoe horn. So if you're playing ball and you take this shoe off, putting it back on is going to be quite difficult to put on. I want to know exactly what you guys think of that. If you guys own this and if you guys have had this issue, feel free to let me know as well. That would be greatly appreciated as well, because that's the issue that I tend to have with this shoe in itself. And I've seen out there that the best solution to solve that problem is to get a shoe horn. So pretty much when I go to the gym and after I take a shower, if I need to head back home and I got to put these shoes back on, the shoe horn will come in handy. So we're going to actually showcase to you guys what that looks like, how to put it on without the shoe horn, and how easier it is to put on with the shoe horn. So we're going to do that experiment coming up right now. So let's get into it. All right, guys, I'm going to demonstrate to you guys how you put the shoe on without and with the shoe horn. And that's the only design flaw in the shoe. I think it should have had a loop in the back to pull the back heel of the shoe back up once you actually step into it, similar to the Air Max 270s. They have that in the back of them, but this one doesn't. So you definitely need a shoe horn to make your life a little easier, so you don't actually step on the back heel of the shoe and crush it down to the point where you have to stick your finger back in and pull it back out. So let me show you what I mean by that. I'm gonna put one on right now by hand, and as you could see, you could already kind of see that I'm already crushing the back heel of the shoe, and I need my finger to actually move it around. And once the shoe is in, the back heel of the shoe is completely crushed, and I have to stick my finger back in there and pull, yank that out to make sure, because it's very uncomfortable right now on my feet, to make sure that it works. And as you can see, I'm struggling to do so. And if I was able to use the shoe horn, which is what I have in my hand right now, that would not be the case whatsoever. So I'm going to take it off and try to put it on with the shoe horn. Gonna bring the back heel back together and put it back on with the shoe horn so I could show you what it really looks like. And that part is super soft. I like the fact that it's soft, but I just don't like the fact that it keeps going inside the shoe. So that's how easier it is with the shoe horn. Even though it bends a little bit, but it's in there without any problems whatsoever. Right? You could see there's no bending in there whatsoever. And that's the inside of the shoe. Let me try it with the other shoe in itself. And let's see here. If that works. Yep, it should work. Booyah. And that's the front. That's the side. Those look good on your feet. That's the interior side. That's the exterior side of the shoe. And once you lace these up, you're ready to ball. And these are awesome with that one little design flaw that they have. I'm going to leave the link in the description below for these shoes. Don't hesitate to get you a pair if you're interested. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe as well. I hope you guys have a great day. Enjoy. Peace.